Have you ever walked up to a coffee shop counter, looked at the waiting barista, and completely frozen? You know exactly what you want, but the line behind you is growing, the noise is loud, and the English words feel miles away. This happens to English learners every single day. The reason is simple. Native speakers use a highly specific vocabulary and a lightning-fast rhythm when they talk about coffee, and it is almost never taught in a traditional language classroom. When you are hit with a wave of fast, unfamiliar questions, your brain naturally goes into panic mode. Under conversational pressure, you are left with a blank speech bubble, struggling to produce words. But surviving this interaction does not require perfect English grammar or total fluency. You simply need a specific, pre-planned script of phrases ready to go. Before we go any further, grab a pen and a piece of paper. We are going to build your vocabulary cheat sheet right now. Writing these terms by hand helps your memory hold them far better than just watching. Preparing your script ahead of time gives you a clear path to transform an intimidating blank mind into a confident response. Let's start with the barista's greeting. The standard opening line in most coffee shops sounds like one long, overwhelming wall of sound. What can I get started for you today? Let's slow it down and separate those pieces. Once you expect to hear this specific string of words, it stops sounding like an unreadable blur. Now for your response. Write down this exact sentence structure. Can I get a, followed by the size, the drink, and please. This is your primary blueprint. This structure is completely flexible. You can replace the size and the drink with absolutely anything on the menu. For instance, can I get a large flat white, please? Or can I get a small espresso, please? By using this fixed template, you remove the mental effort of building a sentence from scratch. You don't have to think about grammar on the spot. You just plug in your nouns and speak. Speaking of those nouns, let's look at this inventory menu to fill out the drink section of your template. Native speakers use these terms automatically, so write them down on your cheat sheet. First is the espresso. This is a small, highly concentrated shot of coffee. It acts as the foundational base for almost everything else on the menu. Next are the latte and the flat white. Both mix espresso with steamed milk. A latte is mild and creamy, while a flat white uses less milk, giving it a much stronger coffee flavor. Then we have the cappuccino, which is espresso and steamed milk topped with a thick, airy layer of foam. And the Americano, which simply adds hot water to the espresso base. Finally, jot down decaf. This is short for decaffeinated, indicating that the caffeine has been removed. You can apply this specific term to any standard drink. Now, if you want a milk alternative or flavor syrup, add this second phrase to your script. Can you make that with? For example, can you make that with oat milk? And to gracefully end the transaction at the register, use this definitive closing phrase. That'll be all. Your cheat sheet is almost complete. Let's add 3 quick phrases for when you talk about coffee socially. To say you need a coffee badly, use, I could really use one. To ask someone about their preference, ask, what do you usually go for? And to describe a taste you dislike, use the structure too blank for me, like too bitter for me. Mastering these ways to customize and describe your coffee shows you can navigate everyday social English effectively, moving your skills beyond a basic transaction. Let's go back to the counter. The barista fires off their fast greeting, but this time you don't freeze. You are relaxed and confident. Because you have your script ready, the interaction flows without a single hesitation. Can I get a large flat white, please? Can you make that with oat milk? That'll be all. Let's test your memory of the words we just practiced. Look at this visual exchange. I blank really use one. What do you usually blank for? Can you blank that with oat milk? That'll blank all. You have 5 seconds. The correct words are could, go, make, be. Your memory is locking in. Now it's time to put this into practice. Go to the comments section right now and write out your own personalized coffee order using the template we built together. By actively practicing these formulas, you are building the habits needed to replace that feeling of panic with a clear, ready-to-use response.